We consider the system communication as a third communication class. The active communication partner, for example a programming device or an HMI station, uses the communication functions already existing in the operating system of the controller. As a first example, we are loading a user program into the CPU of the S7-400 station. Due to the fact that the programming device is connected to the Profibus, the S7-400 station on the other hand to the Ethernet bus, the online access is only possible using the operating function PG routing of the S7-300 station. Within NetPro, we insert our programming device into the project. The Properties dialog lists the interface configurations possible for the programming device. Intending to connect the programming device to the Profibus network, we first add a new Profibus interface. The node initiation occurs by means of selecting the Profibus network and determining the address. The address field automatically displays the remaining free addresses. Now the corresponding network card and configuration must be assigned to the interface. We select CP5611 Profibus and allocate it to the new interface. At the connection between the programming device and the bus system, now shaded in yellow, we can recognize that the S7 online access for the selected interface has been activated. We are now able to load the S7-400 station with a user program, even though our programming device is only connected to the Profibus. From there, PG routing and the routing-capable modules within the S7-300 station enable us to reach the station to be loaded via the industrial Ethernet bus. When loading the S7-400, the used network transition is displayed as an additional entry in the address dialog. The station with the Profibus address 2 is exactly our routing-capable S7-300 station. As a further application case, we consider an HMI system which as an active communication partner exchanges data with the controller. The operating system of the CPU already contains the functions necessary for it. Equal to the programming device, the HMI station is first inserted into the project. The interface with the bus system already exists and must therefore not be configured. The node initiation can be performed in a simple graphical manner by connecting the communication interface with the Profibus. Saving and compiling the project accepts the communication data into the joint database. It is then available, for example, for the configuration of the visualization WinCC Flexible. Next, we will discuss the user interface of the I/O and the data communication in greater detail. For the I/O communication, the data of the I/O devices are cyclically updated in the DP master by means of the master-slave method used for Profibus DP. Prior to each cycle of the user program, the current input data of the I/O are, from the DP master, loaded into the process image input table. After processing the input data, the results are written into the process image output table. From there, the output data are, after each user program cycle, transferred to the DP master. The access to the process images occurs per byte, word or double word by means of load and transmission commands, or bit by bit using logic operations. During data communication, there is no individual master which cyclically updates the data. The connection partners have equal rights. The configuration defines one partner as the active station that makes the connection. Sending the data can equally be triggered off by both partners. In the user program of the sending CPU, a send block is called, which first transmits the system data to the send buffer, and from there sends it block by block to the receiving CPU. In the user program of the receiving CPU, a receive block initially collects the data blocks into the receive buffer and then transfers them to the specified memory area. Due to the bidirectional nature of the connections between two S7 CPUs, both CPUs can send and receive at the same time. In the preceding sequences, you were familiarized with the basic communication mechanisms of the SIMATIC S7. You have seen which decisive advantages the SIMATIC S7 offers here. Consistent communication from field level to plant control level, flexible application options of various standard bus systems, a clearly displayed graphical configuration with NetPro, and simple communication programming within the user program.